Lise Bourdin, the iconic French model and actress whose ethereal beauty and poised elegance captivated generations, has left an indelible mark on the worlds of fashion and cinema. Her passing at the remarkably advanced age of 99 marks not just the end of an era, but the closing chapter of a life story that reads like a meticulously crafted novel, filled with serendipitous discoveries, passionate romances, and a quiet resilience that defined her every step. Born into a world still reeling from the shadows of global conflict, Bourdin emerged as a beacon of post-war optimism, her fresh-faced allure symbolizing the rebirth of French sophistication in an industry hungry for authenticity and charm. As news of her peaceful departure from her cherished residence spreads, it invites a deeper reflection on a woman who, by her own admission, stumbled into stardom almost by accident, yet wielded its spotlight with the grace of someone born to it. To understand Lise Bourdin's journey, one must first transport oneself to the bustling train stations of mid-20th century France, where chance encounters could alter destinies. It was there, amid the hurried footsteps and echoing announcements, that a perceptive stranger first noticed her. This unassuming moment, a glance, a conversation, an introduction to a photographer, became the pivotal spark that ignited her extraordinary career. Bourdin herself recounted this tale in a rare 2017 interview, her voice carrying the soft lilt of nostalgia as she described making an appointment that led to an immediate publication on a magazine cover. There was no grand audition, no calculated strategy, just the raw magnetism of a young woman with a fresh country look, as one publication would later dub her. This organic entry into modeling set the tone for her professional life, unpretentious, yet profoundly influential. In an era when fashion was dominated by manufactured personas, Bourdin's authenticity shone through, her images evoking the simple joys of rural France against the glamour of urban ateliers. Her rapid ascent in the modeling world was nothing short of meteoric. Within months of that fateful train station encounter, Bourdin's visage adorned the covers of France's most prestigious publications. Marie Claire, with its sleek lines and aspirational ethos, featured her in layouts that blended high couture with everyday elegance, showcasing dresses that draped like whispers on her lithe frame. Noir et Blanc, known for its stark artistic contrasts, captured her in monochromatic portraits that highlighted the delicate play of light on her features, turning her into a muse for photographers seeking to redefine beauty standards. And then there was Harper's Bazaar, the international arbiter of style, which propelled her onto a global stage. Each cover was a testament to her versatility. One moment a vision in flowing silks evoking Parisian romance, the next a poised figure in tailored suits that hinted at the empowered woman emerging from wartime constraints. These weren't mere photographs, they were cultural artifacts, preserving a moment when France was reclaiming its position as the epicenter of chic. But Bourdin's influence extended far beyond the static pages of magazines. In 1946, Life magazine, that chronicler of American dreams and international curiosities, spotlighted her as a youngster with a fresh country look. This feature, splashed across its glossy spreads, introduced her to audiences across the Atlantic, bridging the cultural chasm between war-weary Europe and optimistic America. The images were vivid, Bourdin amid blooming orchards or against the rustic backdrops of her homeland, her wide eyes and gentle smile radiating an innocence that contrasted sharply with the era's more contrived glamour icons. Life's writers waxed poetic about her, describing how she embodied the unspoiled essence of French womanhood, a narrative that resonated deeply in a time when authenticity was a rare commodity. This exposure didn't just boost her career, it humanized her, transforming a model into a symbol of hope and renewal. Fans wrote letters, designers sent sketches, and suddenly, Lise Bourdin was no longer just a face, she was a phenomenon. Transitioning seamlessly from the runway to the silver screen, Bourdin's foray into acting revealed yet another facet of her multifaceted talent. Her film debut in The River Girl showcased a natural screen presence that belied her novice status. Directed with the lush cinematography typical of French New Wave precursors, the film cast her as a resilient young woman navigating the turbulent waters of rural life and budding romance. Bourdin's performance was subtle, her expressive eyes conveying volumes where dialogue fell short, a technique that would become her signature. Critics praised her for bringing a grounded realism to the role, drawing from her own countryside roots to infuse the character with heartfelt authenticity. It was a role that mirrored her life, unassuming beginnings leading to profound impact. No less captivating was her turn in It Happens in Roma, a romantic comedy that captured the eternal allure of the eternal city. Here, Bourdin played a free-spirited traveler entangled in a whirlwind of mistaken identities and stolen kisses, her chemistry with co-stars sparking the kind of on-screen magic that lingers in memory. The film's sun-drenched scenes along the Tiber, with Bourdin laughing amid ancient ruins, evoked the joy of rediscovery, both personal and collective, as Italy and France alike shook off the dust of occupation. Her comedic timing, honed perhaps from those early modeling shoots where poise under pressure was paramount, earned her accolades and solidified her status as a crossover star. Love in the Afternoon, another gem in her filmography, further showcased her range, blending tenderness with a touch of melancholy in a story of fleeting Parisian encounters. Directed by a visionary who saw in her the perfect embodiment of mid-century romance, the film became a touchstone for generations, its themes of love's ephemerality echoing Bourdin's own philosophies on life.